wonder if this is like copyright violation or something. No, I really don't give a shit. So, YCS Miami just ended. Pretty sure a lot of you guys had a lot of fun with that one. You know, I like how the Mermo stuff went from, you know, affordable, a little pricey, but affordable to like $600. You want to play Mermos? $600. $600. Or you can suck my dick. That's pretty much what you're gonna deal with inside most local stores and most people trading. Either an obscene amount of money or sexual favors. You know, kudos to all those guys that like picked up all that random stuff and just watched it jump up to like $15, and especially to the guys with the megalos. You know, while everybody else was telling them, yo, after like a week it's gonna go down in price, which I think it did, and then it skyrocketed back up to like what, $150. You know, shout out to Dark Arm Dad too. You know, old school. Anyway, you know, but it was what you expected. I guess your big three was Mermos, Fire Fist, and Wind Up. You know, Wind Up's last hurrah before everything else went to shit. You know, that magician going to 1 like a boss. Like it really matters anyway, because they hit that in the Zen Mighty. But knowing how derpy people are, you're gonna try to find a way to abuse. I mean, it's a loop. It's easy. It's like when Trish first came out. I had 3 Trishes when it first came out. I pulled 3 from Hidden Arsenal. You know what I did? I abused the fuck out of all 3 of them in everything. It didn't matter what it was. All my decks became, how do I summon Trish? Alright? It's the same thing with wind-ups. Because honestly, to me, all wind-ups do is 1 or 2 things. Spam the field with a lot of black cards, or summon Shockmaster to say, fuck your back rows. Or both. That's all it is. That's all it is. So, you know, and honestly, yeah, Shockmaster probably should have gone to 1, but it doesn't really matter. All you need is 1. So, yeah. Yes, it sucks. If you can bring out 3, but that doesn't really happen half the time anyway. But enough about that, you know. We all know what happened at YCS Miami. We also know that qualifiers, World Championship qualifiers is in Las Vegas. And I'm so pissed I'm not going to be able to be there. Because that, honestly, that would have been my first. I would have gone out, bought the most busted deck, pretty much. I would have net decked the shit out of somebody, play test the fuck out of the thing, and just get my invite so I could go to Worlds, just so I could go to Vegas. It would give me an excuse like, oh, I gotta go to this tournament thing. You're going to Vegas. No, I'm going for a tournament thing, because, I don't know, I'm weird like that. I need an excuse to do something. You know, I would just go to Vegas, but that I need an excuse. Like, a legit excuse, you know, to tell, like, oh, yeah, I gotta go take care of this thing with friends. But anyway, you got that. You got that as well. And then you've had them in Los Angeles. But my real question is, why hasn't there been one in New York City? Seriously. Okay, here's the arguments. There's really like only 2 arguments. New York City is too expensive. New York City is pretty violent and stuff. Okay. And most players from New York are not the best type of players. That's like the only 3 things. Alright? So let me address the first one. New York is too expensive. Yes, New York is a bit pricey, but so is other places. I'm pretty sure Miami's expensive. I mean, Miami Heat basketball team has been winning. Like a few years ago when they were bums, you could get their tickets now, you forget about it. It's pricey, but Konami doesn't really make money off of YCSs. They really don't. I don't think, because I was really looking into it, because people forget when you pay your entry fee, you also get 5 packs. So basically, they're selling you 5 packs and the chance to play in the tournament, and they've got these little prize cards and stuff like that, and all these other little things that they give away. But I don't really see much profit. Those vendors, and I'll do a video about this because there's still people that don't understand the difference between a vendor and product and where Konami makes their money, but that's a story for another day. So they got vendors there, so they're not making money off of cards, as far as I'm concerned. Prove me wrong in the comments. I'm open to criticism, but they really, honestly, in a way, they lose money. The only way they make money is by promoting the game. Now, the game is pretty big, and honestly, there's enough people that do videos online anyway, and then all the websites and stuff, they promote it, but they only promote it to people that play the game. So you're not really promoting stuff. The only thing we promote to each other is new stuff. That's pretty much it. But as far as the general masses, New York City is one of the biggest product placement places to be. Are you serious? Every time a new movie comes out, when Dark Knight Rises came out, there was posters all over the place. It was like a 40-story tall Batman looking at me. Last time I went to Times Square when that movie was coming out. Why wouldn't they? Look, all you do is this. This is what I would say. Jacob Javits Center, the same place where they host Comic Con. Last year when there was Comic Con, there were banners for Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. That game was ass, but there was plenty of promotional stuff all near that place. So if really Konami makes money off promotion, all they have to do is do it at Jacob Javits, put a bunch of freaking posters of Yugi, Yusei, Bum Jaden, and that little weird character from I don't care. I really just like Utopia Ray and Hanzo. I think they should just put Hanzos everywhere. Just put pictures of cards. People will go, oh, what's that? And then they'll find out, oh, there's a tournament. And then they go. And trust me, if it's in New York, there's, Miami's not that far. It's only a couple of hours drive away. Okay, about a day. A day's travel by car from Miami, a day or two. Then you've got Canada, which that's only airplane. YCS Canada, YCS Toronto. Just put a YCS in the fucking middle. So that way people don't have to travel all the way down. They don't have to travel all the way up. And most of the players from New York City that go to both just stay there. So that's one. Location and the fact that it's New York City is expensive. If Konami really does make money, they make a shit ton of money off of promotional. You get what I'm saying. Alright? 2, New York City is too violent. Okay, I understand that one. I understand it. I do believe that New York City players, especially some of the older ones in high school and some of the ones, in college, they're not really the most honorable types, because I've witnessed way too many people get into damn near fistfights and stuff like that. I get it. But once again, it's in New York City. New York City has one of the biggest police forces in the country, if not the world. And they don't play that. See, here's the thing. There won't really be a situation where people get into fights. And once you're done playing, you should probably go back to wherever you're staying and then leave and go, don't carry your stuff. Carry your stuff. And it's the same rules as every other YCS. Watch your things, make sure nobody, don't let anybody take your stuff. And because it's Jacob Javits Center, and because there's such a large human presence there, there's going to be so many people there, they're gonna, the city of New York pretty much will make sure there's enough cops there to make sure that nothing bad happens. Because remember, we did get attacked on 9/11, that whole thing. Yeah, I'm bringing that up because ever since then, there's always been anti-terrorism police. You see the story in the news all the time. Everything will be fine. Not only will everybody be safe and not attacked by some random crazy dude trying to blow us all to hell, but there'll be enough police presence that anybody that's trying to rob anybody else is going to be deterred from it. Because there's going to be so many cops and you can only run so far. And if you run, there's always a convenient excuse the cops to use where it's like, oh, you're doing something very suspicious, and trust me, half a precinct will come down on you, and you will be very embarrassed when you get caught stealing somebody else's bag full of cards. And they'll probably beat the crap out of you too. I'm just saying. So as far as security is concerned, yes, it's a little bit dangerous, but it's the same thing at any YCS. Watch your stuff. I did the video on it. Watch your shit. And if anything does happen like that, if anybody tries to blatantly do it, which I honestly don't believe half these players have the balls to blatantly just take somebody else's crap, you're going to get caught and probably get the shit beat out of you. Alright? And 3, it just makes sense to do one in New York City. I believe everybody here on the East Coast wins. All right, the location, everything just works, And I'm really shocked that they really haven't tried to push to have it here. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the next World Qualifiers is going to be New York City. Plain and simple. It's just my thing. It just never made sense. I've played this game ever since the beginning with the Yugi and Kaiba structure, and the biggest thing that happens in New York are the regionals. But those are regionals. That's not, it's New York City. It's meant for big things, not regionals where random. I want to see a lot of people show up, and it's easier for me because then I could just go to my first YCS like that instead of traveling all over the place. I don't like to travel too much. Kind of ironic because I'm technically not home now, but it's besides the point. It just makes more sense. Everybody wins. The players win. They'll get to go to New York. You'll get to experience New York City, the nightlife, especially if you're over 21. You'll definitely enjoy the city at nighttime and stuff like that. It's a city that never sleeps. You're not going to either. The kids will benefit from it. The grown-ups will benefit from it. Konami and all of us will benefit from it. Plain and simple. So hopefully you guys definitely feel the same way after a while and just ask them, hey, why haven't you done one there? Anyway, that's just how I feel. There's one more thing that I want to put out there before I'm done with this. It's the last week of the February. So by the end of this week, I will announce the 2 winners. And yes, I've been trying to respond to all your comments, but it's kind of hard with me working and such. But I will be announcing the winners and getting information to send you your stuff and all that good nonsense. Next month, I'm still trying to figure out what to do as prizes, honestly. I mean, this is what I want you guys to do. Put in the comments below what you want as next month's prize. I'll do Cosmo Blazer boxes again, honestly. I'll just do something different. I'll probably do the thing differently, like random drawing names out of the hat and using the random generator website to just have one of you guys get randomly generated and give you the prize and whatnot. And also, I'm going to be doing another little tournament. I'll give you more details in the next video. I'm going to do a little tournament in the next video for something small. But the thing I want to ask you is this. What tin would you want? Because the only tin that I really care about is Hanzo. But that's because I'm very biased because it has Hanzo on it. If you can't tell already, I freaking love Hanzo. I think it's great that there's ninjas in Yu-Gi-Oh! Now. I don't have to look at Naruto all the time. But yeah, comments below. Let me know what you want March's prize to be. What prize box? What prize would you want to see for next month? And what tin you want to see as a prize for the next random little tournament. So in a way, it's going to be 2 tournaments. The tin one's going to be resolved a lot quicker. You'll see what I mean. But the box one, March's tournament, is going to be something completely different, and I really just want to know what you guys want. You guys are nice enough to subscribe and like and all that stuff. Obviously, you want to win something, but I truly do appreciate those that know shit legit or just like, yeah, good luck and all that. Definitely. So let me know what you would like to see as a prize. As far as a box is concerned, or special edition. Stuff like that. Let me know what you want to see. I just don't want to say. I want you to let me know. Help me help you. So remember to do that. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't. The tournament's almost done. You've got a week to make up any slack if you're seeing this video for the first time, seeing my face for the first time. I know it's wonderful. But also, leave what you would like to see next month. I'm thinking Cosmo Blazer again, or I could do Cosmo Blazer Special Edition. And also what tin you would like me to use as a prize. Because I know there's Prophecy Destroyer. I don't know what you guys rather prefer. Hanzo Prophecy Destroyer. So let me know. But yeah, good luck to you guys, and honestly, you guys should hope to come to New York too. It's freaking awesome. I mean, who cares about Miami and Toronto? They're great, but it's New York City, baby. We do things big.